Alright, Shalom. First, like I saying, all praise to Yahweh, by Shema Shai, by Shema Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of His will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is World War III incoming. U.S. military are moving ships and aircraft closer to Israel. Right, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, it's time from the apostles and their elders on down. We have been telling you people this for the longest, man, and now it's really kind of here, you know. So I'm going to press play on this clip and add some precepts.
And we do have breaking news for you. A U.S. military official telling Fox News the U.S. is moving Navy ships and military aircraft closer to Israel. Again, a U.S. military official telling Fox News the U.S. is moving Navy ships and military aircraft closer to Israel. This is as we continue to follow what some in Israel are calling their 9/11. So far, at least 600 reportedly killed in yesterday's savage attacks by Hamas terrorists. And we are learning more about the U.S. military, again, what they're doing in response. We have Lucas Tomlinson. He is live at the White House. And as soon as Lucas is ready to get in front of the camera, we'll take you there. Lucas, what more can you tell us? I want to ask you, what is this signal and where were these Navy ships stationed?
Well, Arthel, you had the USS Bataan. That's an amphibious assault ship that was already on station in the Persian Gulf. That ship will have 2,000 Marines on board and dozens of aircraft. It is not an aircraft carrier, though. It'll have the VSOL, the vertical short takeoff landing aircraft. That would be like a Harrier, a Marine Corps Harrier, also a Joint Strike Fighter. You also have those Vipers. Those are Marine Corps attack helicopters, similar to some of our older viewers know the Cobras, and also Huey gunships. So those will be in the Persian Gulf. Not quite clear if they're going to be leaving the Persian Gulf, but however, of course, what's right there? You have Iran, so you'd want to make sure a naval presence is right there. Now, you also, in the Mediterranean, you have the USS Gerald Ford Strike Group. You have any kind of aircraft carrier strike group will have a number of Navy escorts. You'll have cruisers. You'll have guided missile destroyers, and normally the Navy doesn't talk about it much. You'll also have a submarine as well. Now, the big question is, will Hamas know that these ships have been moved closer? You know, right now, it appears only the Israeli forces would know this, and also, of course, through the press reports. But, you know, how close are those going to get? Of course, territorial waters extends 12 miles offshore. It's not likely you're going to have a U.S. warship on the horizon, Arthel. So this appears to be a very symbolic move. But there is some concern on Capitol Hill if there are American hostages that Hamas captured yesterday. Will the U.S. military spin up and deploy Tier 1 Special Operations Forces, hostage rescue forces, to aid Israel in the recapture of, again, potentially American hostages? Secretary of State Antony Blinken was on the Sunday shows earlier. He said that is a possibility. These are reports right now. We cannot confirm that independently. They're running this down. Did Hamas also capture American citizens? Of course, American citizens perhaps with dual nationality, Arthel.
Yeah, and we're looking live here at 7:56 p.m. local time in Gaza. Explosion is still happening. This war is red hot, Lucas. You said this is symbolic. We will see how the follow-through unfolds. Thank you very much, Lucas Tomlinson.
All right, so as you can see, this is the gathering of the Battle of Armageddon. This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 16. It says, "And he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon." Armageddon, Hebrew, Har Magadwan, mountain of troops. They're getting ready for the Battle of Armageddon. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 1. "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." And that's what you see going on. The Lord is bringing his people back by way of his word. That's why so many Israelite groups all over the world right now, man. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. You see, the U.S. is on its way over there. And you got not only the U.S. over there, you got a plethora of nations over there, man. They just don't put it in the news media. Already over there, getting ready for this battle, man. The Lord is gathering them, and the elites know what's going on. The people starting to wake up to what's going on. But in the beginning, they weren't woke. They were just over there doing whatever type of job they were performing. Now it then turned into all types of wars and stuff. It started breaking out, man. So you can see this Bible prophecy coming to pass. It says, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Right? So the land that Hezbollah, Israel, Hamas over there fighting about is the land of the black/Native Americans, the real biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. And the Lord got them over there fighting, and eventually it's going to turn into World War III so he can destroy them. Because y'all took that land from us, and then y'all all came together and called us under a nationality and named who we weren't, and put y'all name on our land. Oh, well, took over our land. So, the Lord ain't having that. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. And that's what you see going on. It's getting closer and closer by the day. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Right, so all the money that these nations took and put in their agriculture, they put it into their military might. And nations like Iran, North Korea, whom America were always trying to bully and bring in subjection, they got nuclear weapons now. That's why it says the weak say I am strong. Them nations, America is the bully of the world, man. The police of the world just mean they occupy everybody's countries and keep everybody in subjection, take their minerals, resources with whenever they want to. Force democracy down their throat, but now them nations got nuclear missiles and they're not having that shit no more. That's why it says, let the weak say I'm strong. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Right, so they gathering over there in the Middle East for the battle of Armageddon. And the angels are going to get involved, the actual angels, man, the Israelites, black men, so-called black men, are actually going to come down and get involved in that war, man. Verse 12, it says, Joel 3 and 12, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Right, so that's where they're going to be getting judged at, man. Over there in the Middle East, in that area, that land, right around that area of land of Israel. Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. Right, one world war. The first world war has passed, and then you got two more woes to come, which was World War II and eventually World War III. And Slacker, let me get that. Bear with me for a second.